So Peach is over there celebrating after CPS left her house. And the way she's celebrating is she's getting on the internet and she's making a whole mockery of the situation. She thinks that because she offered up her urine, that's going to, I guess, close the case. But nurse here, Peach, I'm a nurse. When I say everything that she did, it actually looks bad on her. The fact that you volunteered to do a drug test. They came there because of your mental health. Remember that. They didn't come there because they thought maybe you were on drugs. Yeah, they thought your husband was an alcoholic. But let's just be real. If you take a urine test, unless you drank alcohol the night before or the morning of, it's not going to register. Not in one of those cups. But when you volunteered at your house. You volunteered to urinate for them people, and then it came out the wrong temperature. It was not hot enough. It wasn't warm enough. And see, Peach got back on here thinking it was so funny. My urine is clear. I drink water, you hoes. But little does she know that actually looks horrible on her. To be honest, the fact that she stated, this is how it looks when you drink water. Me personally, as a nurse, I would automatically say that she put water in that sample. I would send it off for further sampling. And believe you me, it makes her look so unstable. You know how when people question you and you just give way too much information? Yeah, that's what she did. And she's going to end up putting her foot in her mouth. Because the people who made the report about her mental health is the school. And anytime the school gets involved, the school, it's more weight. Because they're mandated reporters. They are mandated to report. You think Peach the way Peach is acting, that it's gonna trump what the school said about her? Yeah, no, she looked unhinged. And the fact that they had the police officer there, they bought the police officer because of how she acted at the school. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about.
Something happened at the school?
Rather not talk about it.
Can I tell you what it says on the report?
Sure.
My mother got upset at the school because the children were sent home with bags of food for needy children. She was offended and took the bags of food and threw them at the desk in the school office, cussing out staff. She is not posting on social media about the school. She is now posting on social media about the school, including calling staff racist. They reported her acting crazy and it's suspected that the mother is having some mental health issues.
Okay.
So that's essentially all.
And do you think I'm having mental health issues right now?
I'm not a mental health professional,
Okay.
but no.
Thank you.
I can refer you to somebody if you wanted to.
No, don't need help for mental
counseling or
health.
anything?
It's A-okay.
Have you ever been diagnosed with any mental health?
No, ma'am. You can check my medical history.
Was that something roughly that happened at school?
Of course.
Yeah. Did something happen?
Now, the reason why I say that the school is the one who called is because if you listen to the verbiage of the whole accusation, they are literally referring to themselves when they say she threw it at the window, the school staff. Everything about the school was in that. That was from the school. They worried about her mental health. Because the way that she rolled up there was like a crazy manic person. And then the way that she's talking, the way that she is actually, because We know about code switching. We know about that in the medical field. Duh. We know when people are trying to act normal when deep down inside they're in their head they're like freaking out. We could see straight. We all could, even the police could see through that. He could. We're trained to see through it. And the Peach Pad, y'all so quick to defend her, y'all be windmilling for y'all master. It's so disgusting because she can't stand none of y'all. They all in the comments, I can't believe anyone would call Child Protective Services on my page. No, why? So I explained this whole situation with ChatGPT. And this is what ChatGPT has to say about the whole visit and her the temperature thing. Yeah.
A circus. Here's what sticks out. Recording the visit. That's a double-edged sword. On one hand, it gives her proof of how the caseworker behaved. On the other, it shows her audience and CPS, if they ever get their hands on it, that she's making light of a very serious investigation. CPS doesn't love being turned into internet content. Volunteering information. She's doing too much. Most people in that situation would keep it short and stick to answering what's asked. The more she offers, drug tests, personal recordings, commentary, the more she risks opening new doors they didn't even plan to walk through. Voice switch up. That's her trying to present respectable Peach. It's performative, but CPS workers have seen it all. They usually read right through code switching when it doesn't match behavior. The drug test. That's the wildest piece. A urine sample coming back too cold usually means tampering, like someone tried to sneak in fake, borrowed urine. But sometimes, if it sat too long before being checked, it can drop below the required range.
And we
Either
know that's
way,
not the
it raises
case.
eyebrows.
We know that's
Even
not
if
the
she's
case.
clean, now the paperwork shows an irregular sample. Put it together, and the picture she's painting isn't really, look, I'm a good mom. It's more, look, I'm unpredictable, defensive, and maybe hiding something. That's fuel for CPS to keep coming back. One, the school incident. The report said she was cursing and throwing the food bags. Even if she shows a video of her side, the school's word carries weight. CPS pays attention to schools because they're mandated reporters. If staff says she was aggressive, that's enough to count as a red flag about her judgment and stability. 2, mental health angle. She asked the worker, do you see anything wrong with my mental health? But that's not really how it works. A caseworker can't diagnose her in a 20-minute home visit. All they can do is note behavior. If she comes off defensive, erratic, or performative, they can recommend a psych eval. The fact that she's on the internet joking about it could reinforce that she's not taking it seriously. 3, volunteering the drug test. She didn't have to. By offering, she opened a door. Now CPS has an official test that flagged as off temperature. Got you.